Hey, what's going on, guys? As you can see, we've got something a little bit different for you today. As most of you probably know, the channel is dedicated to mostly Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, but I saw this thing and had to pick it up, and I figured, hey, why not do a video on it? So, here you go, guys. This is the new Ecto-1 from Hasbro. I think the box art is what did it for me on this one. I was at my local Target, checking out the NECA stuff and He-Man stuff, and I stumbled across this thing. So as you can see, it's got the movable parts such as the doors, deployable RTV, and a blaster seat. And on the back here it says, looks like the classic Ecto-1 got a few upgrades with new features ready to take on bigger, badder ghosts. The ghouls will be running scared. Let's go ahead and spin this thing around one more time and get a look at the front of this box. I think that picture up there is pretty dang cool. Alright, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get this thing out here. I didn't have too many Ghostbuster toys growing up, but my cousin did have the fire station, so every time I would be visiting, I would be playing Ninja Turtles within the fire station, and the Ecto-1, of course. Of course, always been a big fan of the movies, and I mean, what's there not to love about this thing? So as you can see, it comes partially disassembled. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to put it together, and we'll go ahead and get a good look at this thing. So here's all the pieces that it comes with. Shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. All right, let's go ahead and start with the easy one. There you go, that one just pops right in right there on the top. Next we got the front fender antenna, and that just goes right there. Next we got these blue hoses that attaches right above the driver's side back wheel, and then it pops into two holes right up on here on the top. Let me go ahead and show you those. And this little doodad, I'll show you where that goes. Fits snugly right in there. Next we have the rear quarter panel antenna. And this one has to be lined up just right. I couldn't get it, but after a couple tries, there we go. All right, guys, next we have the ladder. Okay, so I definitely recommend putting the ladder on first before the blue hoses. I had to take them off the top. Not that it was that huge a deal, but just so you know. All right, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Anybody feel a chill in here? All right, here we go. We got another line here. Hooks it right in there on the bottom, and the top part hooks right into that gray piece up there. And this little doohickey up here goes right up on the top, right in the middle. Yep, slides right up in there. Nice and snug. And we're ready to roll. Let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. Ooh, man, that grill. So as you look at it, obviously this Ecto-1 is pretty beat up, and I'm assuming this is supposed to be, or was gonna be, supposed to be for the new movie that was coming out, judging by the previews. A little bit of rust and wear and tear on this thing, but she looks pretty good. The passenger door opens and the side door over here opens. Obviously, I didn't know that it was suicide doors. And right in there, you see the movable blaster seat, and it slides out. Pretty cherry. All right, let's go ahead and tuck that thing back in, close this thing up, and move on. All right, and here we have the, okay, that looks, we got some lights up there. Let's check that out real quick. Okay. All right, boom, now we're in. And the detail's not too shabby. I see some silver highlights for the handles. Nice steering wheel. Looking a little all gray in there, and as you can see, this door doesn't open because there's equipment in there, I'm assuming. And let's go ahead and get a shot of that equipment if we can here. My. And there's that iconic logo on the back there, looking a little scratched up and worn. Ding, 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 ding. Here is that deployable RTV, which is basically just a ghost trap on wheels. Yeah, so that thing is pretty cool sitting right back there in the back. All right, let's try and get some tight shots in here of all this ghost detecting equipment. And I must say, it does look pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and close her back up here. Let's go ahead and get a quick shot of the bottom. Nothing spectacular, but it is all there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get down to what is important here. Now, does this Ecto-1 work with the old school Firehouse? I have a feeling that it does. Now I'm gonna go ahead and back her in because every shot you ever see is this thing busting out the door, coming out forward. So let's try her out. Okay, she's in the wheel spots, and as you can see, okay, just like the old Ecto-1, doors don't quite close, but you know, that's to be expected. Let's go ahead and roll her back just a hair here. Okay, now we're talking. And just like the old Ecto-1, it has to be hanging out the back in order to fit, but that's no problem for us, right? We're already used to that. I will go ahead and say this Ecto-1 does look pretty awesome with the Firehouse. They do go together pretty nicely. Well, this thing is pretty dang cool, but is it worth the $50 price tag? I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty cool, but 50 bucks is kind of a lot. And for all you Ghostbuster fans that had the Ecto-1 back in the day, what do you guys think? How does it compare with that one? Let me know down in the comments. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. I know it wasn't my usual Ninja Turtle stuff, but hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you can get them notifications. Thanks again, guys.